5:14 right now. Among those who died in the floods, a longtime soccer coach and his wife.
Tivy High School's Reese Zunker and his wife Paula were confirmed dead over the weekend. Their 2 children are still missing.
KENS 5's Nate Ryan shares stories from those who knew Coach Zunker best.
Here in Texas, we interact with thousands of high school sports coaches on a regular basis. But in Kerrville, hearts are heavy for the loss of Tivy head soccer coach Reese Zunker and his wife Paula. Reese Zunker was not just a coach here at Tivy. He was a father, he was a husband, he was a teacher. He was the Kerrville ISD Teacher of the Year for 2024. Last night, I went to Tivy High School and had the chance to catch up with those who know Coach Zunker closely and pay tribute to the man that they'll miss so much.
But he was great about pulling kids aside, if they were having a hard time or if they were struggling, and really connecting with them. And I think that's one of the biggest things about him is that, he tried to connect with every kid in the program, every kid that he taught, just kids walking in the school building. He tried to make the team more than soccer and wins. He tried to make sure that they were prepared to be good husbands, fathers, members of the community.
When I graduated, I didn't went to college, so I stayed here in town. He did renovations, like house renovations and stuff, and he will always tell me, "Hey Alex, can you come by and do this for me, like some type of work." That was the relationship we had.
My wife and I, and spent time with Reese, Paula, their 2 kids, and they're just all great people. Paula was super involved in a service guild here in town, and so she spent a lot of time giving back. She's a former teacher, so she was part of the education family, just like Reese was, and they were, everything you're looking for and someone to be a pillar of your community. Reese told me the story a couple times that they just kind of met several times in passing, just within friend groups, and then they finally just kind of gave it a chance, and it worked out, and they built something awesome together.
Thankful I met him. He was like a father model to me.
We were playing Canyon here the last year I was coaching with him, and kind of fighting for a playoff spot, and it was important. It was an important game. Didn't play very well in the first half when we were down 2-0. He came down and gave a pretty intense halftime speech. We came out and we tied it, and we took the lead, and our camera that we used to fill the game just so happened to catch him high knee celebrating down the sideline, and fist pumping and getting excited with our captain that was near the sideline. I just think it's a great kind of moment to show, that was his genuine energy. It wasn't, a show or anything like that. That's just what he felt in the moment for our kids and their success. And that's who he was as a person.
That's exactly who Reese Zunker was. He and his wife Paula celebrated their 11-year anniversary just last month. The void they leave in this community is too big to describe, and from all of the coaches and educators I spoke to here at Tivy last night, Reese Zunker was one of the best of them. In Kerrville, Nate Ryan, KENS 5.